Today I'm going for a bit of a walk. That knob over there is Knockchree. I'm going to go up the road, across a little bridge, and go on the lower slope of that. Go in the woods. There's a park. There's trails in that park. And then I'll go around that Knockchree and come back over here on Ballinagah or something road, whatever, where Teresa and Q-Dot live. Anyway, I'm making a little circuit. It's supposed to be semi-decent today. We'll see. There's some mares and babies in this field. I took this little gravel road off the Teleframe Road and walking down gravel road because I'm going to go to the river and cross the little bridge. I've been here before. Tommy and Pat Joe told me about it, and it's a shortcut to go to the I don't know what you call it, Knockchree Woods Trails, or I don't know what you call it, but I've been there before. Bit of a truck shop there. It looks like this has been nicely graveled. I hope it hasn't got so improved that we're not got access to that bridge. I don't think so. This is nicely graveled. Well, I thought I went up this way, but it looks like it goes to somebody's front yard, so I must have to go down this trail. Can't remember. I usually come the opposite direction. Oh yeah, I'm right. There's that little bridge. Yeah, I'm glad they told me about this several years ago because it sure makes it handy. Nice little bridge. Going over the, I think this is the White River, but don't quote me on that. I'm pretty sure it's the White River. Either that or it's the Yellow River. I don't know. It's one of those rivers. It's nice. Looks like they put in some new boards, and I don't know if that was here last year or not. I don't remember. It could have been. Strictly no admittance. Well, that doesn't mean me. Well, I'm not really sure where this lower trail goes, but I'm pretty confident it's the lower route and I connect to another route. There's several routes around this little park, so I'm going to go down here because I think it trails close to the river. And I've got lots of time. I've got all day if I want. Got a backpack on. I got a little snack food in there. And here's some more people walking. Yeah, we're just trailing this little river. I bet there was a lot of people here yesterday. Yesterday was a bank holiday and people were out in force. But today is Tuesday, so a lot of people should be back at work and their kids. I don't know if they're back in school. I don't think they're back in school yet. Maybe next week. But there'll be people, but not like yesterday. So I'm going to go down the trail that way. If I'd have had time, well, if we'd had time, well, the girls and I were here a few weeks ago, I'd have taken them on these little trails. They would have enjoyed it. They're pleasant trails. You don't have to take but a little day pack. You don't even have to take that if you don't want to take a snack. And it's a pleasant stroll through the woods. Several different trails. There's, I don't know, maybe 4 different trails that intersect, and they've got signposts, color-coded. Yeah, purple and green and blue or whatever they are. Yeah. This would have been fun, but we didn't have time. Maybe next time, huh, girls? Yeah, that's what it's called. It's called the Mourne Park. It's a fairly new park. I say that every time I come here, but I bet you it's not more than 5 years old. If you make a park and make trails, they will come. Now, I can't remember what the purple and green are. Exit means exit. It'll go to the car park. I want to go to the car park just to see what the sign says, just for the heck of it, because it's only like 10:15 and I've got all day. And it's supposed to be pretty decent. It may have some showers later on, but right now it's got some sun coming out. Yeah. And the birds are chirping. Yeah, I'm down to my shirt sleeves. Didn't take me long. You know, when you start walking and the sun is out, you know, it's not hot. Maybe it's 60. I don't know. Maybe it's only 52. I don't know what temperature it is. But when you start walking in the sunshine, pretty much you start taking layers off. The only thing I haven't done is taken my pant legs off. But I'm not going to do that. I just have to put them back on again later. If I remember right, this bit of concrete roadway was part of a U.S. barracks installation in World War II, I think. Now it's a driving range for the golf course here. Oh, I don't know who told me this, but I think I'm right. Okay, I've seen this all along. This fenced off tree plantings. And it looks like they've just covered the ground with wool, sheep wool. Looks like sheep wool to me. I'm gonna have to ask somebody why. Hi, there's where we're at, where I'm at. I'm right here. I came from over here and hooked onto this and went around here, and then I took I don't know, I think I took this trail and came down to the exit. I'm gonna have to go, I don't know, up here on a gravel road and come out at Teresa Trainer's house. So this is what all the trail colors are. Blue is Bluebell Walk, green is Woodland Loop, and purple is Whitewater Trail. Oh, I was right, that was the Whitewater River. So, there you go. It's a nice little park. You should come see it and use it. I want to go to the top of Knockchree up here. Let's see if I can remember the trail to get to it. And going up this. Sooner or later I'll get to Knockchree. Going up. I never did come across that trail I came off of Knockchree last year through the ferns and all stuff. I could probably find it on top coming down, but I couldn't find it going up. So I'm on this old road, this old forest road. I think this is the old forest road that goes along the shoulder of Knockchree, looking down on Tullyframe Road. Used to walk it. This is how I used to get down before they made the Mourne Park. Yeah. So I'm just not going to the top of Knockchree, don't sound like. I came up the high route. It's got a lot of blowdowns. Yeah. Looks like it's got a few more, but I can see where people have walked this trail, and they've walked underneath and stuff, so I can too. I just talked to a fellow, he was going down, and he walked so fast that I didn't even get a video of him going through the trees. Yeah, he was going down the hill, and I'm going up the hill. And I asked him about the sheep wool around those fenced little trees. And he goes, well, the fence is to keep the deer out. Well, I know that. I said, well, what about the wool? And he goes, I have no idea. She said, somebody sitting behind the desk probably thought that was a good idea. He was probably right. Getting to be the end of summer. Top flowers. Almost getting ready to bloom. After that, end of summer. I don't see Teresa's car home, so that decides me. I'm taking the upper road. I'm going to the top of Knockchree. Going to go to the top of Knockchree. See you at the top. At the top of Knockchree. It's the Kickeel, the ocean, the sea. Looking down over Kickeel. The antennas on the hills, Ogden Hill, that big old craggy mountain is Sleeve Binyon, and all the other mountains that I don't know the names. I do, but I'd have to look it up. Mourne Mountains. Curling for dog. See Kickeel. Yeah. We're at the top of the hill. I'm sitting down, top of the hill. Gonna eat some trail mix. You know, it's only 10 after 12. Seems like I've been gone for a long time. That there is Kickeel. Yeah, down there. That there, with that lighthouse thingy out in the water. That's Greencastle. Out there. You know, a person could pitch a tent up here on the top of Knockchree. Anywhere. It's suitable for tenting. You'd get a killer view, and the sun would come up right there. You have your tent facing that way. It'd be nice to have a semi-decent day, not totally cloudy, but and not so windy it blows you off the top, but you're going to catch a bit of breeze up here anyway. I doubt if I do that, but I could see where it could be kind of a neat deal. I got back half hour before the rain started. How's that for timing?